Nearly 25 years after launching an underwater hunt for submerged ruins of the Pallava era, the Archaeological Survey of India is once again back in the waters of Mahabalipuram. Its underwater archaeology wing has resumed exploration, armed with new technology and fresh determination. Beneath these waves may lie answers to legends that have fascinated historians, travelers, and local fishermen for centuries. What is this underwater mission all about? Vanakkam. This is T. Suresh Kumar. Thank you for joining me in this episode of the Hindu Focus Tamil Nadu. Mahabalipuram, or Mahabalipuram as it is known, is far more than a UNESCO World Heritage Site. With its rock-cut monuments, temples and sculptures carved during the Pallava rule in the 7th and 8th centuries, it is both a living museum and a riddle that stretches into the sea. For centuries, European sailors spoke of 7 pagodas glinting on the Coromandel coast. Today, only one, the shore temple, stands on land. Local traditions too speak of temples swallowed by the Bay of Bengal. Fishermen even recall tales of their forefathers glimpsing walls and carvings underwater. But could it be true? Could entire temples lie beneath the waves? This is exactly what the Archaeological Survey of India is trying to find out. Leading the current mission are Alok Tripathi, Additional Director General of the ASI, Aprajita Sharma, who heads the underwater wing, and their team of epigraphists, photographers, and divers, guided in the waters by a woman diver archaeologist. Their most powerful tool is a remotely operated vehicle capable of capturing high-resolution images and video without disturbing the seabed. Union Culture and Tourism Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has called the project a step towards preserving India's ocean heritage, saying, "The treasures beneath the waves will be cared for just like the monuments that rise on the shore for generations to discover and cherish." This is not the first such attempt. Back in 2001, the ASI had launched its first offshore survey east of the famed shore temple. Around the same time, scientists from the National Institute of Oceanography in Goa, along with the UK-based Scientific Exploration Society, carried out geophysical mapping and underwater visual survey. Their findings were extraordinary. 3 submerged walls, cut stone blocks perfectly aligned, steps leading to platforms, and fragments that looked unmistakably man-made. Some stones even bore ridges and carved holes, all signs of temple construction. In 2004, the National Institute of Oceanography had published its findings, but cautioned that more work was needed to establish the age and cultural context of the remains. A year later, Alok Tripathi, who was then the ASI's deputy superintending archaeologist, had remarked, "Finding underwater structures without ascertaining their context means nothing. What we seek are answers. Who built here? Where was the port? And are these really 7 pagodas?" Interestingly, the devastating tsunami of December 2004 revealed certain secrets. As the waves retreated, they revealed sculptures buried in sand, lions, elephants, miniature shrines carved into boulders, warriors, and Pallava motifs. Soon after, the ASI teams on land discovered 2 more temples south of the shore temple, including one nearly as large with sanctum, pragara walls, a terracotta ring well, and mason's marks. All of this deepened the mystery. Were these the remnants of the legendary temples, or hints of something even older, long erased by sea and storm? Some scholars like Nagaswamy and R. Kannan, who had served with distinction in the State Archaeology Department, have for long argued that Tamil Nadu's entire coastline is rich with such secrets. Not only Mahabalipuram, but also Poombuhar, Kadalur, and Ramanathapuram. Global interest has only grown. Some have tried linking the finds to Vedic traditions or even lost civilizations. But what is beyond dispute is that Mahabalipuram was a thriving port. Ancient Tamil Arwar hymns dating back to the 8th century describe ships arriving here loaded with elephants, gems, and precious cargo. So what really lies beneath? Are these the legendary 6 temples lost to the sea? Are we glimpsing Pallava architecture or something older still? One thing is certain. Mahabalipuram continues to blur the line between myth and history. It still guards secrets that only the ocean knows. And with divers and archaeologists now back in the water after 2 decades, we may perhaps be on the brink of rewriting not just the story of the Pallavas, but India's ancient seafaring past. We will be tracking the ASI's underwater mission closely, and we will bring you updates the moment something big surfaces. On that note, this is D. Suresh Kumar signing off. Thank you.